Hi, I'm Chris Reel for the Greater Baltimore History Alliance. Whether they were born here, died here, or honed their craft here, some of America's most historically significant individuals have powerful ties to Baltimore. One way or another, their time here helped shape the enormous contribution they would have on the world. So let's visit some of the sites that celebrate the lives of these great Baltimoreans. Edgar Allan Poe lived in a number of different cities during his life, but it was while he was here in Baltimore, living in the house behind me, that his professional writing career began. Let's take a look inside. I'm standing here in the kitchen of this tiny house on Amity Street where Edgar Allan Poe lived with his grandmother, his aunt, and two cousins in the early part of the 1830s. It's one of the last surviving Edgar Allan Poe houses in the United States. The house is maintained by PoeBaltimore.org, a nonprofit that keeps the legacy of Edgar Allan Poe alive, not just in Baltimore, but around the world. And every year you can join with hundreds of other Poe fans here in this community as they celebrate the International Edgar Allan Poe Festival. But right now, there's more history to experience. Let's go. Established in 1844, the Maryland Center for History and Culture is Maryland's oldest cultural institution, telling the stories of the people and events that shaped our state's history. Let's check it out. Since 1919, the campus has been located here, in the heart of the Mount Vernon Cultural District. It includes an extensive research library and nearly 50,000 square feet of exhibit space filled with artifacts, fine and decorative art, and interpretive history. The Passion and Purpose exhibition chronicles the invaluable role Marylanders like Thurgood Marshall and Lily Mae Carroll Jackson played during the American Civil Rights Movement. There's also an extraordinary textile collection, including colorful quilts, and a comprehensive fashion archive featuring everything from Revolutionary War uniforms to elaborate drag costumes. We've only just scratched the surface of all there is to see and do here at the Maryland Center for History and Culture. But right now, we've got one more famous Baltimorean to visit. Let's go. Just a long fly ball from Oriole Park at Camden Yards is this modest red brick row house, where back in 1895, baseball's greatest slugger was born, the Babe Ruth Birthplace and Museum. Let's swing by and meet the Sultan of SWAT. Not only does this museum celebrate the life and legend of Babe Ruth, it's also home to some of Maryland's greatest sports treasures. For example, did you know that this is the only museum in the country where you can see an authentic World Series trophy and Lombardi trophy under the same roof? The museum's collection also includes a 1914 Babe Ruth rookie card, the very first baseball card to depict Ruth. These cards were produced in red and blue colorways and depicted Baltimore's International League Orioles and Federal League Terrapins. Of course, no visit would be complete without stopping by the room where it all began. In this bedroom on February the 6th, 1895, George Herman Ruth was born. With so many legendary stories and unforgettable moments, a visit to the Babe Ruth Birthplace and Museum is a real home run. Visit the Greater Baltimore History Alliance online to find out how GBHA members tell the stories of these and many more iconic Americans. I'm Chris Reel, and we'll see you next time.